This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Chargers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Complete to the forward Buckeye, Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Seattle.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Tarheeb still there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 38 now, here's second and 6. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
The man in motion is Watson. On third down, Milroe. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down.
65, Jack, 65. Get it?
From the gun, it's Milroe. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Torrey Horton, touchdown Seattle. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage, so let's call it a loss of 1 on first down.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Hey, go Lion. 21.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Crowd right.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target, but not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Milrow. He'll take a shot for Watson. To the goal line and in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Seahawks.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
14. Chargers 7. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, it's Herbert. Forced out left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, L.A. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Go! 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Play action. It's Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Ready, ready.
Second and 10.
Come on. Set. Ready.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Cowboy, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here's Milroe to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play for Seattle. A pickup of 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing is Milroe.
The pass. J.T. Tuimoloau on the stop. A big loss on the play. It's now second and goal.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Viking 18. 19 Lions.
On third and goal, Milroe. Out to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
So a sack is definitely not ideal, Mike, but the last thing you want to do down here on this part of the field is turn the ball over by forcing a play that's not there. So he sees time running out. He's got no choice but to eat the ball, but at least he can live to play another down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They'll start with a first and 10 at their own 20. From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go. 12. Hey, Ray.
Give, and here comes Hampton. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On first down, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set. Go.
Herbert now on first down. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got first and goal.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Throwing now is Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Set. 380. You're out. Hey, OP. Let's go. Set.
Herbert to throw. And he's in. Furious Davis. Touchdown Chargers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, Milrow. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Hart. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10. the 22-yard line.
Set. Set.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. That's McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Vickers good with the extra point. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Lions.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Forced to his right. Now he'll run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. The man in motion is Watson. Milrow on 3rd down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
He'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That's going to be caught.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but we are going to make you pay every single time. And I know he's got a few catches throughout the course of the game, but they're continuing to be physical with him, and they're going to make it more and more challenging.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Now Herbert again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. And that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to extend the lead.
Seahawks 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Hold it ready. 18 rattlers. 18 rattlers. Down.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Taking off. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
On second down, here's Milroe. Moving outside the pocket, he's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Cut! Set. Set.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
23-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Now he's loose again. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
Makes the score Chargers 42, Seahawks 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll go play action with Milroe. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 33 yards.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
On first down, it's Milroe. Front, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now Milroe facing third and long. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. Oh, big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Good pickup there. He goes horizontal at the end, trying to maximize the game. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now a play fake. Herbert headed left, buying time. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Set, go, hey, go, set.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now Herbert. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Seahawks 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hold ready. Go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Got it with Smith and Jigba. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
17 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Taken down at the 40.
A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ready?
The man in motion is Watson. Throwing now, Milroe on first down. That's caught by Martinez. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Second and 12.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Milroe taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big play for Seattle, and even 30 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
60 by 6.
Now Milroe on first down. That one taken in. Christian Watson, touchdown Seahawks. That his second touchdown tonight. Meyer, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks cut into the lead a little bit.
24. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Set. Delta, set. Set.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
And And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Charger first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
On play action. Now Herbert. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. And the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 23.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's first and 10.
21. Ready.
On the ground, Hampton will start the fourth. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
They'll look to set up the screen here. But he's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Hey, check. Go. 10.
On third and long, it's Herbert. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's got another one. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
Makes the score. Chargers 56.
Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
18, pioneer.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. He'll take a shot for Watson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Slot man in motion right. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Open man, right side, he's got it.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They run with Walker. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Off he goes. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 29.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Sixty Bison. Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Ready?
Now Milroe. Moving to his right. The ball comes out. The Chargers have it. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to rumble all the way home. Touchdown, L.A. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
On second down, Milroe. On the run to the right. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On second down, here's Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
This is third and 6. Here's Walker.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Run! Set. What is it?
Run between the tackles for Hampton, and he'll get about 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. Run! Set.
Another run here with Hampton.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
380. Let's go. Hey, ready?
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 15. First down, L.A.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Set. Hey, Ray, we're run! Ready!
On the give, here's Hampton. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 11-yard
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.